Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. And today, I'm gonna be reminding you guys of 10 Disney Channel original movies that you probably have watched, but you've probably also forgotten about. So I'm gonna go like deep with these ones. I'm not gonna do like High School Musical and stuff, because you haven't forgotten about that. Everybody knows High School Musical, right? So we're not gonna just do that. You might remember some of these, but you probably don't remember most. So I think I'm qualified to do this because I grew up watching Disney, just Disney, because I don't know, I don't even think, honestly, I don't think I even knew Nickelodeon existed until I was like 11. So I grew up watching Disney, so I'm trustworthy with that. Okay, let's get into this. Number 1 is Wendy Woo Homecoming Warrior. So basically, it's about a girl. I have some notes on my phone. A girl who's a warrior, but she's like one of the popular girls, and I don't know actually. Wait, I don't remember that part. Was she a warrior? Well, basically, she's like the popular girl, and then she ends up becoming a warrior, and then she has to like fight off this bad guy on the night of homecoming, but she's like nominated to be homecoming queen, so that she has to like fight the bad guy and hopefully make it back by homecoming. I mean, there's other stuff, but that's the gist of it. Number 2 is Lemonade Mouth. This was a good one. This had some good songs in it too. You can't fight me on that one. It was good. So basically, this is a group of like 4 kids, I think, that were all super different, and they all ended up getting detention, obviously for different reasons. And then they all come together and like make a band in detention. And then they like perform together and stuff, which is so unrealistic. Like, it's really unrealistic, but it's good. It's entertaining. Number 3, The Luck of the Irish. This movie is about a kid who, I don't even know where to start. But basically, he always asks his mom where they're from, and she just says something like Cleveland or something, I don't know. And he never believes her, I guess. I don't know why, but he doesn't. And then they end up having like a heritage day or event at school, and he keeps pressuring her more, and then he actually also has this like little token that's like his lucky token, I don't know, and he loses it, and then some weird things start to happen, like his ears are get pointy, and he has red hair, and then his mom gets like really short. So basically they're all leprechauns, but the token, if you have it, then it conceals that, and then they're not leprechauns. I don't know why that's such a bad thing, but apparently it is in this movie, and then they have to go places and get the token back so they're not leprechauns. Number 4, Teen Beach Movie. So basically, this movie is about a girl whose mom died, and then she's living with her grandparents, and then she's talking to her grandpa, and he's watching it's called Wet Side Story on his TV. It was like a 60s movie, and then they're talking about how there was like some promise, like if her mom died, then she would go to like private school or something. Sounds really weird, but it makes sense in the movie, I guess. And they also live on a beach, so then the next day she's gonna go leave private school, but then she went outside to the beach and met up with her friend. I don't know what his name was, but he's the guy from Austin Alley. I don't know what his name was in the movie, but yeah. And they're both surfers, so then they go surfing, and she tells him about the private school thing, and then they end up like crashing in the waves, sort of, and then they end up in the Wet Side Story movie, and then they end up like changing it, and then they're stuck in the movie, and then they have to figure all of that out. Number 5, Princess Protection Program. So at the time, like Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato were like the two like main Disney people, you know what I mean? Like they were in everything and they had their shows and all that. So this is that was an iconic collab, honestly. So can't say anything different. So they're both in this movie, and Demi Lovato plays a princess from this like foreign country, and then there's this like evil guy that I think he wants to like marry her or something, but she doesn't want to because he's like a weird like evil guy. So then she goes into witness protection program, and Selena Gomez, well, who she plays, her dad, is one of the like agents for witness protection program, and they live in like Louisiana or something. So he takes the princess, and then she lives with them at their like Louisiana house or whatever, and then they like go to school together, and then they have to make it so that nobody knows that she's a princess, and then but it's like all crazy like random stuff like that comes up. And then the evil guy like finds them, and then I think that's on like prom night or something, and then all that stuff happens. So yeah. Number 6, Twitches. So I can't really explain the like origin story that they do in the movie because that's a little too much like to just explain, but it makes sense when you watch the movie, and it's really good and interesting. So I'm not gonna even try with that, but basically, it's these 2 girls that are twins and witches, but they don't know that because they got separated at birth and then adopted on Earth. Oh, that rhymes. And then on their 21st birthday, they end up running into each other, and they have like very different lives. But then they end up, becoming friends, I guess. And then they discover their powers and work to defeat evil. Number 7 is the Cheetah Girls. So this one, I remember watching it, but honestly I don't remember the plot that much. Just basically that there are these 4 girls that love music and singing, and then they just end up performing a lot and then become more popular, and then you have to work around that and being normal teenagers and their lives and their families and how they're all so different and all that. Number 8, the Smart House. So I looked this up when I was getting this video ready, and this movie actually came out 3 years before I was born, but I still remember watching it, which is honestly so cool. And like the whole concept is kind of funny. So basically, well, the first part isn't funny. So basically the mom dies. I don't know why the mom or the dad dies in all of these movies, but they do, and it's not good. It's not good, okay? And so basically the mom dies, and then the kid ends up finding this competition where you could like enter to win a smart house, and then obviously since it's a movie they win, and then there's the lady that created the smart house like comes to see them, and then dad ends up dating the lady that made the smart house, and the kid's upset about that because like his mom just died. So that's honestly so understandable. And then he like reprograms the house. I don't know how. He's like a kid, but he is a genius apparently. But they never even touched on that. And so he reprograms the house, so it's like a mom, and then obviously that didn't go well because, you know, never doing something like that never goes well, you know? And then she like locks him in the house, and then the kid's like, you know what, maybe this lady that made the house is okay. So yeah, that's kind of a brief summary of it, but that's basically what happens. It's a good movie. You should watch it. Number 9, Jump In. So this is a movie about, you know how High School Musical, how the dad's like dream was for Troy's to become like a professional basketball player. So it's like the exact same thing, but the dad is a boxer. So the dad's a boxer, and he wants his son to become a boxer too, and he's on the path to be a boxer, like a professional boxer. And then the next door neighbor, I think her name's Mary. Yeah, she is like, I don't even know how you'd say this. Like, she does double dutch. She's maybe like a double dutch player, because that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, she does double dutch, and then one person on her team, I'm not sure, like gets hurt or something, and then the boy who's a boxer joins her team, and then he ends up liking double dutch more than boxing. And yeah, that's basically it. Number 10. So it's October, and I couldn't put this list out here without a Halloween movie and without this Halloween movie. The best Halloween movie ever. It is Halloweentown. I feel like a lot of people watch this. I hope so. But you kind of forget about it sometimes. I know YouTube actually, or not YouTube themselves, but Disney puts out like a live week-long Halloweentown marathon on YouTube in October. Because I actually just saw that today. Well, I didn't watch it, but like, I saw it was recommended, which is awesome. Maybe I could watch it like tonight. Oh, I should do that actually. Okay, now let's get back on topic. So, this movie is about these 3 kids who, like, their mom never lets them celebrate Halloween, so they can't, like, go trick-or-treating or anything. And then the kids always try to, but the mom's like, no, no, no. But the grandma, like, randomly always visits only on Halloween, every single year, just Halloween. And that's weird, but I guess nobody was, like, really thought into that much. But, yeah, and then they end up, this Halloween that's, you know, filmed on, they end up figuring out the grandma, like, why she could just visit on Halloween. And it's because she lives in Halloweentown, which is literally a town where every day is Halloween. Different people are witches, they're monsters, they're whatever, you name it. But they're not like bad monsters, like they're all nice monsters, I guess. So it's just normal. And the grandma's a witch. And every Halloween there's a bus that goes wherever they want, I guess. So then they can only leave on Halloween. They come back on Halloween. And the kids end up going on the bus and then seeing their grandma in Halloweentown. And then the mom realizes they're missing, is upset by that. So then she goes, and then basically there's this like evil warlock guy, Caliber. I think it's Caliber? I don't know, something like that. He's creepy looking. And then they're like trapped in this, well, I'm not going to say where they're trapped, but like then bad things start to happen. And the kids, it's up to them to save the whole Halloweentown. And yeah. And there's also 4 movies in this series, so there's a lot of it to watch. And also, fun fact, Maddie and I used to watch this growing up so much. Like, I remember watching all those movies when it wasn't even Halloween or anything. Just like on road trips or wherever, I watched the movies a lot. And last year we went to Seattle. Was it Seattle? I guess it was Seattle. I don't even remember at this point. Why don't I remember? I don't know. But we went there, and then we also drove to St. Helens, Oregon. And that's where Halloweentown was filmed. So it was super cool. We actually got to see all the different areas, like the movie theater, and then there, like the courtyard area where they had this giant pumpkin. It was so cool. Oh, and the grandma's house too. So that was an awesome experience. Like, go see it for sure. And then I also know that they have a lot of like Halloween stuff and parades in St. Helens around Halloween time. They really embrace the Halloweentown stuff. So I love that. It's awesome. I want to actually go near Halloween one year because that looks like so much fun. Oh, but I'm glad we did just get to see it. Anyways, okay, and that's the end of the list. Wow. That's so funny. It was so fun to actually go through all those old movies and like remember them. And I need to show Emmy a bunch of them too, because I bet she hasn't seen probably like 8 out of 10 of them, which is really sad. I need to have her do that. Okay, have you seen any of these movies, or did you forget about any of these movies, or are you gonna watch any of these movies? Anything along those lines. Leave us a comment down below and let us know, and hit that big I keep saying that. Hit that big thumbs up button, and then the big red subscribe button down below. I don't know which side it is, sorry. And the bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!